The David
How is he not
situation,
locked up yet?
the David situation gets even more worse. This is like the third video we reacted to. I don't know how worse it can get, but let's find
So more
out.
So
stuff
just
came out.
last week,
Apparently, I
made a
think so, because
video
there was
about the
hella
ongoing
videos in like the past like 5 hours today about the same title. Like, then it's getting worse. New info. Boom, boom. Let's see.
situation with
Oh,
music
God.
artist David and how he had potentially ruined his entire career and life due to his potential involvement with a missing 14-year-old girl named Celeste Hernandez. David went from aspirations of gaming and streaming fame
Yo,
to
what?
becoming an internet superstar musician with his songs trending all over TikTok. And for more information on his rise, you guys can check out my last video on this topic. But today I have updates for you guys, including more evidence that makes David look even guiltier than he did before.
Yeah, we seen the
I told you
shoes.
last time that when they found the dismembered body in the back of his Tesla, that he tried to completely ignore the situation and continue with his countrywide tour that he was on.
I seen some saying the deceased girlfriend didn't know David, saying she didn't know David. The girl, she knew David, bro.
At the time. But now the situation
Second body?
has gotten to a point where they had to totally cancel the rest of his shows.
Cancel
and his
tour?
label Interscope has also pulled all marketing and promotion on him amid this investigation. And as reported last time, he was
Nose
complying
job
with
of
the
hell.
authorities amid this investigation. And as
I
reported
was about to
last
say.
time, he was complying with the authorities. But the police have still not publicly listed him as a person of interest.
What?
Based on the evidence.
He's
Wait,
not a person of interest? Are we serious?
He's not?
So he's just chilling. Is that what's really going down?
Yes, bro.
That is
yes.
crazy.
Since I have, David has
Yes.
still been extremely active online, even as recently as yesterday. So let's start with
Why
the
would-
fact that people had been calling David out with
He's
these
active
Epstein
online?
EDP rumors since last year. Although he went back and turned off his comments on this specific TikTok, someone had left a comment as early as February 2024
Not a
saying,
suspect is
waiting for
insane.
LAPD to get your ass for messing with a 13-year-old girl, on a TikTok that he had captioned, me to everyone I tricked into thinking this was a love song.
Bro. Is he talking about romantic homicide? Because that just
Probably.
even adds more lore to the song. If it ain't about love, what is it about?
And even back 2 weeks ago when the body was initially discovered,
This is
a
crazy,
Reddit
bro.
user had commented, this guy is a PDF from what I've heard, my sister who is now in 9th
The
grade.
dead girl's best friend said that the girl didn't know her. This some industry stuff?
That's a lie.
I don't know though.
Bro, they knew each other, bro. No way
The
they
best
did.
friend said that the girl who got, X'd out did not know David. But we seen so much though. I don't know.
Told me that
I don't
he was
know.
dating an 8th grader, let's just call her
Is that
C.
her?
And
What?
my sister who is now in 9th grade told me that
This kind of
he was
is this
dating
her?
an 8th
That's her, no? I think that's her.
grader,
I don't
let's
even
just
know.
call her C.
Yeah.
She would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. C has been missing for over a month now and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. Which does line up with photos of David handing what appears to be teenagers a brown bag and also a stack of cash. There was also a clip that
That's her, bro.
resurfaced where David appears
Yeah,
on
that's her.
stream with who people are
She
saying
means
is
she didn't know
Celeste.
him.
And the girl in the video
That's her. They had same
says
tattoos.
something very strange.
I media trained you.
That's really all the hard evidence though, to be quite honest. This and then the tattoo. The other things could be maybe pinned against them, like there is another Celeste. So all that Discord stuff could potentially be about the other girl. But I don't know.
That's
This
controversial.
whole thing's messy.
It's controversial of kids.
Her saying that too.
Really good.
Okay,
It's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
So he tells his moderators there to straight up delete everything. Also, pay attention to the
But
chat.
we said this in the last video. I feel like him saying that was to kind of not get like striked on Twitch, or not saying I'm defending him, but I'm saying if you look at the other side, he could be saying that just because obviously he brought her on stream and they were streaming, so he knew what he's doing, right? So I think that's what he's trying to say.
As his fans
So he doesn't
literally
get, like,
joked
striked
about him
there.
going on an Epstein flight, They also talk about a David and Celeste Island
Because
trip,
then why else
while
would he
also saying
bring her
that
on
he
stream?
is both cancelled and cooked. Someone also released a video from one of his concerts where he plays this unreleased song where David says this.
About the love when I'm with you, 'cause I be breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue. But I need you to know, that I need you to know.
I mean, come on,
What?
guys.
What'd he say?
This unreleased song where David says this.
About the love when I'm with you.
Oh, nah.
Breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue.
Yeah, he's wearing a bloody shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. It was like this guy was addicted to dry snitching on himself in his songs
Right?
and his music videos. And in a
Okay.
song called Decide that he released back in 2022, you know, back when this girl Celeste would have been
That's
11 years
crazy,
old,
bro. She looks like a
David
kid.
sings, I know what the problem is, save your tears, 7 years, I know life is complicated. When obviously
Yeah, the
in
lyrics
7
can be
years
pulled
from
out of
then, she would have
context.
been of age.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying? Why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet. But
Jeff
hopefully it's, like,
Leppard?
even crazier next
Hey,
year.
shout out, bro.
And then I go on crazy year after year for the next 3 years, and then
David's 5-year
on
plan
the
to be
4th year,
off the
I
grid?
retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib, no social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone.
What you mean by that? What that mean?
5 years, I'm gonna
What
be
that
gone.
mean?
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro.
on,
You'll
bro.
have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Yeah?
You can pull up on every
What's the
yeah.
secret?
Cap.
Give us the first two numbers.
Absolutely
Of the
not.
Now, 5 years from that clip would also be when
What that
Celeste
mean?
would be 18 years old.
What do you mean by
There
that?
was also rumors that the two of them even shared a Spotify playlist together, and there was a video from June 27th of last year where it looks like someone is sneaking her backstage at one of David's shows. Now that looks to me like the body language of someone who is trying to be hidden. And it really does
Very
make
much
me
so.
question, like, how many people were complicit
Yup.
in this cover?
said
How many
Island
people
too?
knew that David was running around with this
What you
underage
mean? What do you mean by island, bro?
missing girl?
What that mean?
Because even in his Discord, it's quite apparent that some of his fans kind of knew what was going on.
And I had the idea to kind of make this first music video introduce a character that I had been kind of ideating for a really long time. That's why you see him with the blindfold and the bloody shirt aesthetic and the bow tie.
Cap.
I'm really big into anime and I'm really big into manga. And I wanted to make my own manga series at one point, and I was writing a lot of poems and writing a lot of things for it. And a big part of that manga was an evil version of me named Itami, which means pain in Japanese. And he wears his blindfold, and he's basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego. And the story of the
Alter
manga
ego.
went like I was a detective, and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments.
I don't know, man. There's
Bro, he set
way too
himself
much
up with what he said,
coincidences, right?
He set himself up.
There's just way too much, bro.
And he would
Unless, like somebody said, someone had this evil plan that's constructed to the exact T for everything to just make sense and kind of have a coincidence. But I don't know, man.
commit the crime.
But
I
even
would
then,
have
why
to
was he still in contact with a 13-year-old?
That's what I'm
It don't make
saying
sense.
too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
solve as a detective? I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself. He's holding the knife with the bloody thing. You get the girl who's basically like the ghost of the person that he killed. Was his first victim in the manga.
Huh?
Other than that, internet investigators found an old video
Bro.
of David cleaning someone's shoes, captioned, "I clean people's shoes as a side hustle, by the way," and then they also found a picture of the girl Celeste sitting on a bus with the very same Jordans. And things would only get creepier when a now deleted user
Going
in
into
his
too much
Discord
detail?
server, who people suspect was Celeste, shared a photo where she has a David tattoo on her ring finger, which dons a wedding ring.
Didn't the mom
same
say
user
that?
also shared what appears to be her
Yeah.
and David backstage laying down together. And in this alleged screenshot, David even claims that he and the deleted user have a kid on the way back in July of 2024, which people obviously speculate could be the very reason
He
that she
wanted to
ended
get
up losing
caught?
her life. And keep in mind, guys, at this time, all the information I'm sharing in this video is pure speculation. And technically, it is innocent until proven guilty, no matter how bad it may look.
Way too
There was
much
also old
speculation,
chat
though.
stuck up where David says that he was addicted to
Like,
watching
bro.
This was weird.
videos. And
This
to
was
me, with
weird.
some of this, it's like, at what point do they really consider like shutting down Discord or having a much heavier moderation system on that? I just really feel like every time some sick shit is happening, Discord is always involved as the means of communication. Now, to get back to the evidence, back in January of last year, David had posted a video on TikTok in which a user says, "Please adopt me, I need it." And David tags an account with the username 09-07 and
Don't
says,
tell
"Should
me
we?"
that's the
And I
girl.
want you guys to just take a wild guess.
Yeah, I was about to
whose
say, isn't
birthday
that
it
her
was,
Oh my god!
which is also the you guys to just with the username 09-07 and
my
says,
God.
"Should we?" And I want you guys to just take a
What?
wild guess whose birthday was on September 7th. Which is also the very same day that David released his song Romantic
Bro.
Homicide, which, like I told you last video, was the disturbing imagery of a body being thrown into the trunk of a car.
Should
It's
we?
like all the dominoes are falling, all the evidence is lining up against David. I don't
Way
really know
too
what more
many,
people
bro.
need to see. He also made this video in 2024, when your card declined to therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl that you met in 2021, and apparently this girl was known for her love of Hello Kitty. There are alleged Instagram story leaks from her where she has Hello Kitty Crocs on and is potentially talking about David's Hello Kitty doll. From the same Instagram leaks, people found her wearing a bracelet that matches this photo of a hand on David's face, and they also found her purse in
And
the
that's a what? Cartier bracelet? So that ain't cheap. Right? Only one person could damn near
background
afford
sitting
that
on
probably,
the couch
maybe.
of one of David's TikTok
expensive.
videos with the same two keys
That is
there
crazy.
on the strap, and there was even speculation that
Giving
David
in
got
a-
the license plate
wild.
on his Sprinter van changed to match her name.
What?
That is wild. That is wild.
What?
And people also
is
found
crazy.
some
No
alarming
way he got a custom license plate.
plate
In Canada, by the way. This is Ontario, Canada, right? Wow.
Sprinter van changed to match her name.
He did
And
all
people also
that?
found some alarming repost on his TikTok page where there were jokes about ending your girlfriend's
this was
life
weird.
for
This was
talking
weird.
to other guys and being so jealous about stories from her.
Yeah, that was the
past
worst
you
one, the
blow
American
her
Psycho
brains
one.
out. Like, David, what past are you talking about? Like back when she was in elementary school on the playground, you
Yeah,
sick
she was
bastard.
a
And here's
kid.
where things get even stranger to me. Like I said, the
Yeah, but
police
if it's Ontario, California, it wouldn't say Ontario. It would say California
had not
on the
listed him
license
as like
plate.
a person of interest or even a suspect. And like I said, there is evidence that David has been online as recently as yesterday. Some of you may know that David was really close to a lot of the biggest streamers online. Him and this guy Jason had even made a song together that has now been taken off YouTube. And this streamer Lacey revealed that David had been watching his stream only 3 days ago.
David was in the viewer list on my stream and he just unfollowed me on Twitch. Is that, like, that's fucking creepy, no? Like, look, there's a blank for where the following was.
And just yesterday, he was tracked on Fortnite playing several matches
What?
of the
What?
reload game mode on his account. So I
Bro.
don't know, it's like the guy's whole life could be at stake and he's out here just running Fortnite, like living freely.
What?
I mean, something about that just sits so wrong with me. Like, why is this guy not behind bars? I mean, honestly, this sick might be sitting back
Dude just
loving the
cranking 90s on the whole internet is trying to come after, bro.
attention. Because since this whole situation went viral, he's been breaking his own streaming records.
Are you
Because obviously a
serious?
majority of people had no idea who this guy was before this happened. And also
God.
people want to see the potential dry snitching that he was
1v1 on
committing in his
Fortnite?
very own
Impressive.
songs.
Yo.
Carving these notes into bloody arms.
You know, at this
Run
point,
away
they
from
have
home again, carve these notes into bloody arms.
held a bit of a memorial for the girl Celeste. Her brother has also spoken out thanking people for their support. And obviously the whole situation for her family, whether she had a rough home life or not, has just been absolutely tragic. Either way, the situation just keeps getting darker. Things just keep stacking up.
This
against
is
this guy,
crazy.
David. I mean, at this point, I'm really just interested in knowing how many people were complicit with this going on in the background, how many people were helping him sneak around this girl, and how many people might have David actually paid off.
Right? Because
obviously
that's his
sneak
brother. This is
around
his brother.
this girl, and how many people might have David.
So if that's the girl, his brother's in on it. His manager definitely knew, because we seen stuff with her in the house, that purse on the couch, obviously her on the live stream. His manager's the one who rented the house. I'm pretty sure he knows who's probably
I
in the
did see
house.
some about the manager today. I think they said he had closed down on the lease or something on the house he was at.
He like terminated it, or
paid
Yeah.
okay.
off, because obviously this whole thing has become just
Imagine how many people helped him. That's what I'm saying. including like the people he was paying, the Discord.
Disgusting. And it's really just one of the crazier stories that I can remember in recent time. But
bro.
y'all let me know what
He's
you
probably gonna, bro. This might be a David Rico.
guys think about the situation down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Dropping a
Aiden
like
trying
and
to get him
subscribing,
arrested?
But I will continue to keep
Why
you
is
guys
Aiden
updated.
Ross trying to
Y'all know it's
step
been your
into
boy, the
this?
Tan Superman, and some other
Aiden Ross
tragic
loves
stories
doing
out
that.
here need to be covered. So I'm
Oh
out.
my gosh!
Peace.
Wow. Okay. This is crazy, bro. This is literally, yeah, a Scooby-Doo case.